Alright, so it looks like right now you are gold 3 and ranked, 1v1 ranked, and this was just a team game. Cool. Was it a disaster? No problem, all good. Ooh, Lamb, long ass game. Almost a 2 hour game here, huh? Jeez. Those gotta be pretty like wild ones when you're having like super long team games. Alright, so you're French and your teammate is English versus English and Mongol. It's probably a good comp. You could go like, French can do like H2 knights and then English can go longbows, and that's like a really nice team comp. Oh, you can't do streamer mode, right? Okay, so number one. Oh wow, hideout is interesting in 2v2. Okay, so I was gonna say number one, hideout. It's usually a very defensive map. It looks like in team games, it's actually like not as turtly as a 1v1 because you're actually kind of close to the opponent. It's interesting, but then you have like a ton of room behind your base. That's really interesting. Okay, so yep, just want to do constant villager production. When we do our first session, usually when I do my first coaching session with someone, like I'll go over you go back to like the basics, fundamentals, make sure you're using hotkeys. We'll like go into this in depth when we do our first session. So I kind of won't really be talking about it here, but yeah, I mean, when we do that session, we'll go over like hotkeys and fundamentals, and it's always good to go back to the basics, even if you're regardless of like how good a player is. Yep. All right. Looks like you got constant build production, which is good. I would probably build a mill right. Yeah, I would build like a mill right here, and then just gather from these 3 deer instead of the sheep because it's just gonna be quicker. The deer right there, and you could probably even I would even get survival techniques because the upgrade's really cheap with French, and yeah, French could do like H1 survival techniques when they have hunts starting by their town center. So yeah, might as well just go on the hunt there. And you're gonna kind of run out of sheep here anyway, so you're gonna like have to go on to the hunt. You don't want to, your scouting pattern looks a little bit sloppy. You don't want to like overlap your scouting pattern and scout the same area. And you always want to have your scout doing something. Like right now you're just scouting like the same area that you've already scouted. So yeah, just overlapping your scouting pattern. You can kill these deer while the deer are like really close to the drop off site. Might as well just kill them. They're not going to decay. They could possibly run away, so. And you don't want to bring your scout back all the way like underneath your TC to drop off sheep, because then you're just have less scouting time, and you could just drop the sheep off from kind of like a little bit further away. There you go. Survival techniques is good. You don't. Okay, nice. Okay, I think you're gonna avoid getting house. Good. Oh, house a little bit. Your villas are all idle here because like they ran out of oh no, those ones aren't idle, but yeah, you got very few sheep, so your scouting pattern was probably really bad. I don't know how many sheep are on this map, but like you dropped off like 1 sheep, so you're actually in like a really shitty spot because you have like 0 sheep. You're trying to make knights, and like you're already on berries. So it's kind of like a weird situation. And the hunts, you could go for the hunts. They are kind of far, but and they are also kind of very defendable. So you could go for the hunts. You could actually be kind of nice. You could go for this hunt, build a mill right here. And then if you would lure this boar and like kill the boar, I don't know, like right here, then you'd have like that boar and the hunt like pretty close to each other. Wheelbarrow, definitely want to get wheelbarrow. It's probably like the most important eco upgrade. You did get the wood upgrade, which is good, but yeah, don't forget wheelbarrow. Blacksmith, you're building this blacksmith too soon. I feel like I see so many French players like fall into this trap. I think they think like, oh, you get the free tech, so like it's really good, but so many French players build blacksmiths like way too soon. Like you should not build a blacksmith before like 10 minutes or 12 minutes. Like you have like, this is just taking up resources. It's not really affecting your units. It would be much better to just have like a stable or put those resources towards more knights or eco upgrades. But... oh, and then this, dude, classic French traps, man. It's crazy. Like every gold French player does the same thing. They build blacksmiths way too soon, and they get chivalry way too soon. It's actually wild. Like the other guy I'm coaching a lot right now, when I first started coaching him, he was doing the same exact thing, and I'm like, dude, this is a waste of so much resources, getting chivalry this early, expensive as fuck upgrade, and building a blacksmith while you have like 3 units. It's like not doing anything. Yeah. And really, you really shouldn't be getting chivalry until like some of your knights are hurt. Like blacksmith, you shouldn't build till like at least 10-minute mark or like 12-minute mark. Chivalry, you shouldn't research until like probably at least 12 minutes. Idle TC, just try to keep up with constant villager production, of course. This is another trick that a lot of players fall into is. Generally speaking, you should kind of never put your rally marker on a gold mine, because gold is basically the resource that you use the least in this game. Like you have to use food to train villagers, you have to use it even to make archers, to make knights. You use food on like almost a lot, and then you also use wood on a ton of stuff. You use wood to build all of your buildings, wood to make archers. Gold is the thing that you don't really use that much. You just use it on knights and maybe upgrades. So gold is like the resource you're going to gather the least, and basically this is a huge trap. If you put your waypoint on gold, it becomes really easy to accidentally gather way too much gold, and I'm just going to guess and say that in a few minutes or something, you're probably going to be floating a shit ton of gold, because you're probably going to have too many villas on gold. You do change it right now, so that's kind of good, but this is a lot of villas on gold. You're gonna have too much gold soon. Go for the boar. That's nice. See if you can kill the boar without losing a vill. Oh, nice, very good. Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, woof. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could try to lure the boar a bit closer, just to reduce walking time. You're not gonna bring it all. You won't be able to bring it all the way there, but you could probably kill it like here. Up, LTC. I'm sure you can hear me now, right? I think you're just soaking it all in. Yeah, you got idle TC. You're starting to float some resources. I don't know if you're trying to go to the next stage, but you're starting to float quite a bit of resources. And idle TC. It's nice you're like shutting down the trade there. That's pretty good. I can do a new lumber camp. Well, yeah, let me know. I'm pretty sure you should be able to hear me, but kind of making sure so I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, you hear me. Okay, cool. All right, now you're starting to spend your resources again. Good. You could get like specialized pick. You got quite a few votes in gold. Might as well. You could be trying to scout a little bit more, like that's one thing you're not doing. You're starting to do it here, which is nice, but you could maybe even train like a second scout from your school of cavalry and just look at this guy's base, like see if he has an army. Like you're making some units, but you're not sure if you should attack or not. Like right now, if you actually scouted, you would see that, oh, I have like a much bigger army, and I'm just going to attack him right here, right now. If you attack right now, you guys would, you'd put yourself in a very good position. You probably win the game like early, because right now if you attack with this army, you're gonna kill all of these units and you're gonna kill 2 barracks completely for free, and you're even gonna probably push them off of gold, and you could basically just like win the game right now if you attack. But you don't know this because you're not sending a scout in his base. But yeah, if you had a scout right here, like you would just be like, oh, obviously my army is obviously way better, way bigger, and his barracks are built way outside TC range, so I can just like kill everything here completely for free. And you could even like go on his wood line too. Yeah, you could just like GG it right now if you had a scout here. Idle TC. Usually I put more than 6 villas on landmark. If you want up to H3, usually I put like 8 at the least on the landmark. On the landmark, but you're not in a huge rush to get it up right now. It's not that big of a deal, but I'd probably go 8. Oh, your teammate can't keep up. That's fair. I mean, yeah, in general, you're going to play way more passive in team games. I think that's just how team games are going to be played, but if you have an opportunity to attack, then, and it's going to be, you know, a good attack, then you should, you know, attack. Yeah, like you could have easily ended the game. You basically could have ended the game if you attacked, like 2 minutes ago. But yeah, you have no idea what this guy's doing. Like you're not scouting him at all. Like he could be on like 3 town centers right now, and you'd have no clue. Or he could have a massive army and like all inning you and about to like kill you, and you'd have no idea. Or he could, you know, be going up the castle. You're just like not scouting. Eventually, no one won. My man want that $50? Oh, you want? Well, if you want to do 2 hours of coaching, yeah, you could do that. If you're talking. Oh, you're talking about because this game's super long. No, I'm not gonna. I'm actually doing this one for free for him because I haven't been able to get together on the same schedule as him. Even though yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to commit to a full hour right now, so I kind of want to just fly through this. Yeah, it would be funny to just like watch this one game only. And then here, like, you're building a wall, but like you're just sending this villager to his death, basically. Like, you have no idea if he has a ton of units here or not. Like, you're just trying to build a wall without like sending a scout with the vill. And yeah, he walked away into an army. If it was a better player, the vill would be dead. Well, the vill is gonna die. You start getting eco upgrades, get like your horticulture. If you're starting to farm, get horticulture. I would actually, with French, I would keep the guild hall on food because French has a really difficult time gathering food. Like their food gather rate for farms is just, it's like slow, and their farms are normal res. So you really want to keep the guild hall on food, at least like for the first click, for the first like time. Because yeah, the farm transition is really painful for French. Pretty good, yeah, actually good micro here. You should have got like you need to get like your veteran upgrades as soon as you hit Castle Age. It looks like you did get for your knights, but you didn't get for your archers. You're also just starting to float a lot of resources, so at this point you kind of just want to spend your res. Yeah, just kind of work on macro. You should just be fighting with these knights. You're like too passive with these knights. Yeah, you're actually losing this fight because you're not attacking with the knights. I know it's good to like initially avoid the spearmen, but like at some point you gotta kind of just full send it. There you go. Now you're kind of getting on him. Training vills is good. Oh, there you go, getting the archer upgrade. You can get more eco upgrades. Yeah, it'd be nice if you had a scout with your army, so you could kind of, you know, have more vision and see what's up. He's got some units in back here. Idle TC. Could grab some relics too if you wanted. Uh oh. Ah, the knights. Yeah, definitely want to get. Yeah, you don't even have the first horticulture yet, so that's kind of hurting you quite a bit. I think, oh my god, are these like age 1 Mad Arms? Ooh, boy, you never got the upgrade, I don't think. That's bad. And yeah, you're just not really scouting like the opponents much. Like, yeah, like look at that. If you just move this scout, like your 2 knights find this, and like this would be like another like GG moment. Yeah, it's gotta be more active with your scouts. It's good that you're like positioning the knights here, but you could patrol them, or you could just like go back and forth, or just have like a scout. Maybe keep these ones here, but then have a second scout or third scout. See what's going on. Now your macros get a bit sloppy, so you just want to kind of fix it. It'll be nice. You should have a monastery at this point, just picking up all these relics. Yeah, this is a 2-hour game, so I'm gonna start 8 times flying through this. Yeah, looks like your boy, I think he's been playing super passive offensive, which is fine. He's English. I mean, you guys, it's kind of weird that like, I don't know, you're both having your own separate fights, which is kind of fine. This map's kind of split that way, but I mean, I don't know, maybe you guys could both be attacking here at the same time. You guys are kind of playing it more like a 1v1, which the map kind of makes you do that, so. Oh, how's the chop through look? Oh, that's gotta be wild when you guys chop through this, right? Oh, that's gotta be interesting. I'm sure it's gonna happen in this game. Yeah, you guys are kind of far from each other. Not like, really not that far, but yeah, it's a bit. Map is split in a way where it's kind of feels like 1v1. Yeah, there you go. Finally getting relics. This is nice. You're floating a shit ton of res, so just want to spend your res. I think you're about trying to age. If you do cast your sight, you could age. You could get, a second farming upgrade here. You're gonna be farming. You need a scout with your army. Anytime you're making siege, you should always have a scout with your army, so your scout can give your army more line of sight, and then your siege can kind of easily attack opponent's siege. Oh, big fight here. You should be fighting. Should have tried to maybe back up here and fight within his network castle bonus. Oh, he holds. Oh, you got a wolf gnawing at your feet there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Red Palace keeps the sacred side on the gold. I think he might have his army over there. They're playing a lot of res. Finally getting up to imp, but yeah, I mean, just use your res. You should, in these late games, you should always get every single farming upgrade because you're going to be farming forever. So you always want to get every farming upgrade if it goes into late game. So you need to get the second one. You still need to get the third one. You can get blacksmith techs. Demolish his army. You should research kind of as soon as you get imp. You should be researching like tithe barns, especially since you have a lot of resources. You have 3 relics, so it's going to give you more resources. So you should definitely get tithe barns. Put a monk here, capture the sacred site, get some more. You get gold generation from the sacred site, even if you're, not going to use it for win condition. You can just get gold generation from it. Never make scouts. Yeah, that's definitely would be good to start making more scouts. Oh, maybe you guys won't really. Both these guys aren't really wood heavy civs, so they're not really chopped through. Oof! Oh, lordy! Oh! Oh no! No! Okay, your boy should be letting you know to get over there and help him out. Yeah, finish this wall. You need to go help your boy out some of the nights. You could start trading too. I mean, yeah, I mean it would be smart to start trading. Put up a couple markets here and just trade to this corner. I mean, you have a shit ton of res, so you kind of just want to fight and just like spend your res, get all these every blacksmith upgrade. In the late game, it's usually good to put this on stone because you know stone's a resource that eventually runs out on the map. But if you put this on stone, then you can kind of build crazy French keeps and walls, and it's really good to have it on stone late game situation. Yep, just the farming upgrades. Could even maybe get the wood upgrades. Maybe get the third wood upgrade if it's gonna be long. And gold maybe. I don't think you have a. Oh, you don't have university yet. You should already. You have a shit ton of res, so you should be getting like every university tech right now, or well, all the relevant ones. So you're missing out on that. That is hurting ya. Send in the cavalry. Oh, why did I put 1 times 2? And yeah, I don't know, just fight. You have like a shit ton of res. I mean, main thing is you don't have your blacksmith upgrades, which is really bad. I don't have like farm upgrade, don't have type farms, but you have a shit ton of res, so you can just kind of. And yeah, I mean your teammate. Yeah, I think like you said, your teammate's a bit worse. Just tell him like he just needs to train stuff. He has a shit ton of res. He stopped making villagers too soon, or yeah, too much idle time. But yeah, he just needs to try to click on stuff. Now he's doing a good job. There we go. He's starting to get maxed again. Oh, I don't think Beams got converted. Big old fight. So he's obviously attacking from this angle. You need to get all of your units over here, and you should be build a keep over here. Help your boy out. Drop like one of the French crazy keeps here. Yeah, you got full send everything. Here you should be. So you're just dragging boxing everything, and then right click to move the units. So everything is moving at like a snail pace. I think everything's moving at the same speed as like Siege, or well these ones are at least. So it's slowing down your reinforcements massively. Like you could just double click your knights only and then right click with them so they can get there way sooner. You're kind of arriving a bit late to battle. And yeah, you should just like build a keep here, help them out. They're both like pushing from this angle, so just try to reinforce that location. By the way, the casual players and team game players, they're gonna really love some of the changes that's coming in the expansion. Actually, we're getting super hyped for the expansion. There's gonna be some changes that like players like this that play team games like this and casual players, it's gonna make their, I think, team game experience a lot better. They're gonna freaking love it. So we're gonna get super hyped for the expansion. There you go. Oh, you hailed. Chopping through. You can start building like wall or towers if you know that you're chopping through soon. Like build some towers or maybe even like a keep here. But yeah, this is where the guild hall should for sure be on stone, so you can just start like spamming keeps and stuff. Get all of those techs. You don't have type barns. Your eco upgrades. You're starting to do traders, which is good. And then you should also get this upgrade. Make sure you get this upgrade. You could maybe delete villagers, I guess, make room for traders. Usually not big on deleting bills, but you are high on bill count, so. And okay, you're finally starting to get some university upgrades, which is good. You guys probably just attack. I mean, you're both playing like super passive. Like I don't know, you have like over 20k res or about 20k res. Fucking send it. As nobody's like building a wonder. You guys are everybody's playing really passive. You could probably just build like a shit ton more military buildings. Yeah, it'd be nice to maybe build like a keep here for his protection, and then build like 6 stables in archer ranges around the keep. And then maybe just like, you're already chopped through, you should have a tower here so you can see, you're like unaware that you chopped through. You'd be like dropping a keep right here. Let's look like your teammate real quick while we're flying through this. So he's at 66 vills. His vill count's way too low. He should have way more vills. He's good on wood upgrade. Oh, well, okay. I mean, basics. He fucked up English farms. Like, yeah, you make farms like this for other civs, but not with English, because, you know, his farms aren't getting buffed because they're not built around a mill, so that's a huge mistake for English. Yeah, you always want to build them like this, so they're getting buffed. He does have all the farming upgrades, which is good, but, oh, well, he's not an imp. You could give him resources. Like, he should just be an imp at this point. If he needs resources to go to imp, you should probably just send him some res. Because he should be imp. He should have, like, enclosures already. Be getting, like, university upgrades and all that good stuff. Oh. Big ol' fight. No, the farms? Yeah. Yeah, this is good for other civs, but not for English. You don't do that. Taking the stone's actually nice. But yeah, he needs to get amp, get every upgrade. Fucking send it, man! Chilling with a casual of like 40k res. Just watching your units. This is how you get them 2-hour games, I see, team games. But yeah, building like a keep right here would be nice. Just to have like 30 villas, drop a keep right now. Like, since you chop through to his base. Oh man, it's gonna be wild. This chop through is gonna be crazy. Like in like 30 minutes, I'm really curious to see what this force is gonna look like. Yeah, just having like a keep over here with like military buildings around it would be nice. Yeah, you could have like way more military buildings. Yeah, build some towers here so you can have vision when the chop through happens. Well, here's a good tip. So, in these situations where you're max pop like this, you have nothing in Q. I mean, you have traders in Q, but you don't have anything in Q, which it kind of makes sense because you're max pop. So why would you train stuff? But in this situation, where you have like insane amount of res, what you actually want to do is like have a shit ton of units in Q. Because then they go to, 99% being produced, and then you'll take a fight, and then as soon as the fight's happening, you'll have like instant reinforcements. So like right now, ideally, you would have like 23 knights in queue, and you could have like 14 hand cannoneers. So like as soon as the fight happens, like your reinforcements are just like instantly there, and then you could like to overwhelm someone kind of quickly. Yeah, keep here is good. This is good. Build a tower there too. Get some vision. But yeah, see now you're falling behind in pop, and you're starting to fight. So now you're like way below 200 pop. But if you had just queued up a shit ton of units in advance, you would be at 200 pop right now. Instead of like. Yeah. As far as nobody's wondering in this game. And you also have knights, like you have a shit ton of knights, so what you could have done, you could just, if you build like a gate here, you could send like 60 knights and just like avoid his army, avoid his base, and then just like send the knights like, and then boom, they just like find this trade and like fuck up this trade. Or you have like 60 knights like show up here, just kill a ton of vills. Yeah, 0 on food, 72 on wood. There he goes. Yeah, so you're like, you know, behind, you're not max pop. You're doing a good job now. Well, yeah, now you're cleaning up a shit ton. It's pretty good. Last Sage. You're missing like one blacksmith tech. Yeah, of your university upgrades. That's good. You got pretty much all your upgrades. But it could have done sooner. Let's see what your boy's doing. Yeah, we could get the third. Well, I don't know. I mean, not really that relevant for English, but I could just skip the third gold one. All farming upgrades. Oh, he's missing some blacksmith upgrades. Missing 4 blacksmith upgrades. Oh, he doesn't have university either. He's missing every university upgrade, which is hurting him a lot. Have Mongols always said stone towers? No, this is new. Yeah, it's in like the latest patch they introduced this. Yeah, they have some like insane imp towers now. Okay, I have like another hour to go. I'm like spending a good amount of time already commentating on this, and there's another hour. Holy shit. I feel like this is like endgame moment, but another hour goes on in this game. That's wild. I'm starting to get a bit laggy. Holy, how does this keep going on? What? You're in his base. The game's ending right now. What? How does this keep going for an hour? Tell your boy to attack. If you're like doing a lot of damage, like you should have him attack. Cause yeah, now this guy's gonna come and save his teammate, but your teammate's just sitting with all of his units idle. He needs a full send it. Imagine if you guys both move this entire army right here, put down all the trade. Oh, now you're actually running low on gold. Yeah, you guys just he needs to be attacking. He's just completely idled with his army. Like, yeah, just tell your friend like, hey, I'm attacking. Like, go attack too. So he's just sitting. I mean, you have a big, decent sized army here too, not doing anything. And need one more camps. Oh my god, is your friend's AFK right now or what? This guy's eating some chips while watching you play. He getting 2v1 right now. He's like, alright, let me put down the chips. Alright, man. Alright. And a boy. Ooh, you're running into a gold crisis now. That's rough. Well, that's a lot of mangoes. Yeah, I got some more traders at this point. You're going super heavy gold units, which that makes sense because you had like infinite res. Who's building farms, or I don't know. I think he was taking a chip break. Hey, he's doing work now. Lumber camp, but not the most important thing. Wow, this goes on for 50 more minutes. Oh lordy, you building that keep? That's good. Probably yeah, just sit remax with your army. Don't like send them in one at a time to slowly die. Just wait. Yeah, get 200 pop and then make the move again. You didn't really make any bombards yourself. I mean, you could be making some siege. You could try making trebs or like bombards or rams. I mean, I think rams are still kind of pretty, like really strong. If you do like the H4 ram upgrades, they could be really annoying. Or he could have made a bunch of bombards. Berkshire, well, ideally try to avoid this location because it's got a lot of firepower. And ideally, your friend would like, you guys should be like building a keep like here. Be nice if the English player built a keep over here. And you should have for sure shut this down. It would be nice if, I mean, yeah. The main thing, you should be targeting the trade. Like, you're in this super post-imp situation. If whatever team runs out of gold first loses. Like, the win condition in this game is to shut down trade. And you guys are like just forgetting that you guys forgot that like trade exists, and you're just like you guys are both pushing them. You have map control. You have the map control to stop the trade, but you're just not doing it. Yeah, you could destroy all this, and then you probably win from there. Oh, what the hell? My phone just died. I guess somebody wants. Where's your army at? You're 200 pop, but. Oh, there you go. Yes, shutting down the trade now finally. This is kind of good, but yeah, I mean, you could build some towers or a keep to get network and castle bonus. He's just like barely missing this trade. Like, oh my god! Like, come on, check the corner of the map. It's so funny. He's just like barely out of his line of sight. Hey. Oh, why'd you close gameplay history? That's funny. Well, so when you play in tournaments, you have to keep it open. But yeah, as a tournament player, usually I have it closed because I don't know. Then players like other tournament players can scout your gameplay and see like exactly what builds you do. So as a competitive player, it's basically smart to not have it open. I don't know, I used to keep it open so people could cast my game. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But now I'm kind of getting more into competitive tournaments again, so I'm kind of back to trying to hide my play as much as I can, even though I stream. But yeah, you guys just should be like targeting the trade. You playing all civs good? What can you search from it? And you streaming, yeah, but like they can. I mean, when it comes to like tournament top, level play, like they can just break down your exact build and see like, every tiny detail. And if you have like a build that can kind of catch someone off guard a little bit, like you just see your exact timings and stuff. Let's see this guy. Oh, you know, your teammate. You could remind your teammate this stuff too. You know, if you know your teammate's a little bit worse. That's probably one of the things. If you have like a teammate that you know is a little bit worse, one of your probably roles should be like to help them out. Like what they call it in like shooting games, you're like the shot caller or whatever. You should be like kind of checking in on him. Be like, hey dude, don't forget to get all your blacksmith upgrades. Like, hey, you have a university built, right? Like, make sure you build a university, get your university techs. He has 0 university techs right now. It's a huge mistake. I mean, knights could be okay here. I mean, I feel like infinite res knights are good, but there's multiple kind of comps you can go. But yeah, if you can afford knights and cannoneers, it probably is like best. You could mix in siege, but you really just need to, guys need to be targeting the trade. Well, I mean, he's like, you know, he's just letting this happen. You know, he didn't scout this area. All this stuff should be destroyed. He should have like a keep here. Trading here shouldn't be possible. Oh man, they are sending it after you. Okay, they're double teaming you, so you gotta be like, yo, they're both attacking me. Fucking go. Send it. You should probably build some like panic keeps. Drop like some more keeps here maybe. I don't know. Oh, those are his conversions. Oh, he got it. Some knights off. Okay, here you don't want to send your units in slowly. You're rallying your units like to their death and they're just dying one by one. You need to like change your rally point to like behind this keep, and then once you're at 200 pop, then take a fight. But you can't just like rally units in one at a time for them to die. You're just sending units like to their suicide. You're just like suiciding all these units because they're going in like one at a time. So you're just wasting a shit ton of res. Like all these knights are just like rallying to their death, kind of. And now you're starting to have like a little bit better reinforcements. But yeah, you should just remax like here. Got your army to 200 pop, and then make a big engagement. They're not heavy on reinforcements, so you're not almost gonna you're holding here, but you wasted a lot of res in the process. Yeah, I mean, he's got to scout this. Can I have that? Oh, I'm gonna go charge my phone. Here, yeah, I mean, his build count's too low. Oh, it's a lot of mangoes. A lot of mangoes. Yeah, I mean it's super. If you guys just shut this down, you win the game. If he just parks his units here, the game would end. But yeah, you're just letting them trade forever. Now you're getting a little 2v1 here. Yeah, you gotta like let them know if you see you're getting 2v1, you need to be like dude, go like send your army. You need he either needs to be going going to you to help you defend, or he needs to be attacking. He can't just like have his army idle sitting there while you're fighting two people. What's that?
J'attends ma besogne prochaine. J'attends vos avis.
Attendez-vous de moi.
À suivre vos avis.
The reinforcements, and they're going super slow because he's moving with the siege. All right, he's finally getting his university upgrades. I don't think he's attacking and moving. I think he seems to be walking quite a bit, but yeah, that game is very passive. Oh, this is a rough spot to fight. He's got really bad choke point for you. He's got hand cannoneers and a ton of ranged units. You guys are kind of just slowly getting into that. There we go, finally doing some shit like this where you just get like a ton of bombards, and then if you win a fight, you can kill his base. But yeah, I mean you don't have the army cap. You gotta back up with these bombards. Definitely don't want to lose them. Yeah, I mean, main thing, this map, if you just look at the map, how the trade, there's a trade post here, so they're either trading to this corner of the map, or they're trading to this corner of the map. You have this part locked down, so at the most, they could be trading here. So you just have to look at this corner, and you look at this corner. And you shut down the trade in whatever corner they're in. But you guys just didn't look at the trade at all. You should build a tower over here so you can get like network, a castle bonus. Oh, that's just fucked on with cannons. That is badass. That's the most cannons I've ever seen. It's kind of a really bad choke. Okay, he's like walking with his army and he's like attack move. Oh my god, I don't think they're attacking at all. Yeah, his units aren't. Make sure your friend knows how to use attack move. I think his units were walking a lot there. Purple's really struggling on units, and I'm surprised this game ends in like 9 minutes or 8 minutes. It's looking like it's still close. Yeah, there you go. Now you're able to. Where's your boy's units? Make sure he's. Yeah, he just needs to queue up. Needs to like hold shift down and just queue up a bunch of units. Oh, he's making mad arms where he doesn't have the third upgrade. He's like way under 200 pop. Just needs to queue up a shit ton of units in advance. You got tired and quit? Oh, that's no. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah, this game would just keep going on for quite a bit longer. Damn, you didn't want to keep it going? Yeah, I mean, you just have to, in that late game team games, just attack trade. You wouldn't be in these, like, insanely long games. Ooh. Ugh. That was a wild game. GG. 2 hour long game. Very quick recap. Yeah, I mean, in team games, you just want to target trade when it gets to imp. I mean, if we got some upgrades for a bit, you need to scout more. Just help your teammate out. Just like remind him stuff to do if he's like a worst player. Check in on him. Make sure he's getting his upgrades and all that good stuff. But that is your free rec review. Yep, no problem. Yeah, we'll try to do our session. I work Tuesday, so definitely not Tuesday. Maybe Monday. It's probably gonna be like Monday or Wednesday. Or Thursday. Yeah, Monday would be probably the next day I can do it.